friends, my name is Sydney Nitskorsky. I have a 10-minute core video for you today. All you need is one ball. We have 5 exercises. We're going through them 2 rounds. Each exercise will go on for 45 seconds and then we'll take a 15-second rest. I'll show you the next exercise and then we'll go through it that way. All right, so short rest. All you need is a ball. If you don't have a ball, you could use a pillow or nothing. Let's get ready. Come on down. You don't need the ball yet, so just put it to the side. Hopefully it doesn't roll away. All right, exercise number 1, big reverse crunch with a shootout. I love this one. Hands are down, curl up, shoot out. All right, a couple ways to make this easier. Just tap your feet down if you're not up for that big shootout. Way to make it harder, as your legs shoot out, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. So I have my hands right next to me, and I'm definitely using them. I'm pushing them into the ground. So you've got this reverse crunch that gets the lower part of your stomach, which is great because regular crunching really is like the middle and the upper part of your stomach. The lower your legs go, the harder this is. Keep your lower back nice and flat, pushed into the ground here. Take a nice deep breath. We have 7 seconds to go. Just keep working it. Look straight up at the ceiling. We need our ball in 3, 2, 1. Grab your ball. We have 15 seconds for this little transition. Ball goes right between the knees. Here's what we're doing. You don't have to start yet. We go up and down with the hips once and then 10 really fast squeezes with the ball on repeat. All right, go ahead and join me. Up and down once, squeeze, 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 squeeze 10 times. If you lose track, don't worry about it. And your shoulder blades should be actively squeezing underneath you. I'm digging my elbows down. If I was in the room with you and I tried to pull your elbow up, I should not be able to move it. So by the end of this, I want your inner thighs to be on fire. You might feel this in your lower back. You might feel this in your glutes a little bit, and your hamstrings a little bit, certainly in your inner thighs. This is the only one we need this ball for. We are at 35 seconds, so 10 to go. Man, it's crazy how fast the inner thighs just become exhausted. Woo, make this the last one. Relax. Oh, this is tough. All right, we're still on our back. Put your feet right up in the air. You're gonna bring your right hand to your left toe and the other side. If you can't reach it, maybe go for your shin. Let's begin in 5 seconds. So it's just gonna look like this. Just reaching to your opposites, right to left, left to right. Go ahead and join me. I'm going for my ankles. I can get there. I can't get quite past that. So figure out what you can get to. And you're just trying to keep your shoulder blades up most of the time. All right, there's that half second as you come down, transitioning sides. Maybe your back hits, but maybe just stay up. The legs are not really moving here. If this starts to bug your neck, just put one hand behind the head and keep switching off. Less than 10 seconds to go. And then for the 4th exercise, we're gonna flip into an elbow plank. And we're gonna do some dips. All right, rest for a second. I'll show you what we're doing. I'm gonna show you in this direction. So we're in an elbow plank. My feet are wide. We're gonna go right to left. All right? So my feet are just pivoting right to left. Go ahead and join me. And your hips just going towards the ground. My hip doesn't actually touch the ground. I suppose if you wanted to, you could. Oh, why not? Actually, I like it better that way. It's a much bigger move. So up to you. Either touch or just go towards. We have one more exercise after this. And then we repeat it all. Keep going, 15 more seconds. Man, this one is intense on the obliques, the side of your stomach. Keep going. Don't slow down. I'm talking to me as much as I'm talking to you. 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Oh, nice job. All right, last exercise is just a little walk up and down. I'll show you in this direction. All right, lie all the way down. You're gonna walk your feet down and then walk your feet up. It's harder at the lower parts, easier at the top. Go ahead and start. I put my hands right under my butt, just sort of to protect my lower back. If you want it to be harder, lift your head, neck, and shoulders and hang out down here for a moment before you start coming up. And then what I just did was I kind of cut myself off. Like right here, I'll go back down. That makes it, for me, so much harder rather than going all the way up and kind of resting here. If you need to rest, you rest. But if you don't have to, do not. You guys know, hopefully, That's sort of my motto. Make it doable, but make it challenging. So if you have to rest, rest. But if you don't have to, just be honest about it. Less than 10 seconds to go. And then we do it all again. This one is so hard. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your knees in, take a sip of water. We have those reverse crunches coming up next. Give a little stretch while we're in our transition time. 6 seconds. It's so fast. Take a nice deep breath, get your hands ready, pinch your shoulder blades underneath you, and begin. Big reverse crunch, shoot it out. This round should feel different than the first round. If you want to add a third round, just restart the video. Lift your head if you want it to be harder. Drop your legs if you want it to be harder. Lift your legs if you want it to be a little bit easier. Ooh, I hope your stomach's on fire. Mine's definitely getting there. Big exhale as your legs go out. We're at 30. We're going to 45. Ooh. A true Tabata is double the amount of work to rest. This is a little more. So it's like a Tabata plus. 3, 2, 1. All right, grab that ball. You don't have to start squeezing yet. Make sure your feet are pretty close, especially if you have a squishy ball. If it's something like a soccer ball without that much give, your feet might be a little wider, but my feet are about an inch apart. All right, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift up into that bridge. 1 bridge, 10 quick squeezes as fast as you can, but purposeful. Not little like nothing squeezes, really purposeful squeezes. And as you do that, lift your hips. Mine always want to drop. Just about halfway through this one. I hope your inner thighs are on fire. Mine definitely are. I'm gonna stop us at the top. Not yet, but soon. And we're just gonna hold the squeeze. All right, come up to the top if you're not there and just hold the squeeze for 5 seconds as hard as you possibly can, like someone's trying to take your ball. Don't let them. 2, 1, whoo. Get the ball to the side, oh my gosh. All right, toe taps. You have a few more seconds to recover. Feet up in the air, right angle. Go ahead and begin. These are kind of nice, right? Like you feel them, but they're not as killer as like a plank or those walks. Again, you can always put one hand behind your head for a little support. We are at 25. Maybe speed it up just a touch, just a little. It feels like it makes the time go faster. I get the flaw in my logic, but that's what it feels like. All right, we're at 36. Go, 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 go. This is what, our third exercise? Yes, it's our third. 2 more after this, and then our 10 minutes are done. That should be time, beautiful. Time, flip it over, plank, rocks. This is a whole 10 minutes of core, only 1 planking exercise. Let's go, start. You can stack your feet if you want to. Sometimes I do it that way. Up to you. If you're doing it that way with your feet stacked, just glue your shoes together. Or your feet if you don't have shoes on. I'm fine with you doing this barefoot. Any workout where there's a weight involved, I always suggest shoes. Even dropping a 3-pound weight on your foot will hurt a lot without shoes. All right, friends, we have 20 more seconds. Just keep rolling through it. This is the last time you have to do this one today, with me at least. Don't let your hips sink too much. Keep them pretty high in a nice plank for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick child's pose if you want it. Before we flip over, walking up and down, last 45 seconds, and then we are done, my friends. All right, get in position. Go ahead and begin. I've got my hands underneath my butt. Take a little rest at the top if you need it. Cut yourself short if you don't need it. Pull that belly button down the whole time. I know your stomach's a little tired. Mine is as well. But we are 25 seconds from being done. Away from being done. Pull the shoulder blades down. Don't let them curl up. almost there, friends. Just about 10 seconds. If you want a challenge, bring your legs down, and for the last 7, just keep them here. Head can be down or up. We've got 3 more seconds. That's it. 2, 1, and rest. Oh my gosh, let's take 10 seconds to stretch together. Certainly not enough time for a full stretch, but a little something. Go ahead and push the ground away. Look up. Look down. I do have a few stretch videos. Please feel free to do one. It's such a nice thing to do after an intense class. Roll your shoulders down and then hit one last child's pose. Wiggle from the right to the left. You guys, that was 10 minutes of core. I'm crawling. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for working out with me again. I'm Sydney Nitskorsky. I hope to see you soon. Bye.